Lately, it feels like the universe is always rushing forward, expanding, cooling, drifting apart. But I want to pause for a moment and rewind, because once the universe was incredibly small, dense, hot. Everything we see today, every galaxy, every star, every atom, was once compressed into a single point. And then, it wasn't. To understand why this matters, I need to observe two quiet forces: entropy and dark energy. Entropy is easy to misunderstand. It's often described as chaos, disorder. But really, entropy is uncertainty. Imagine your bedroom. When everything is scattered across the floor, finding anything becomes difficult. You don't know where things are. That uncertainty is high entropy. But when the room is clean, orderly, predictable, entropy is low. The universe works the same way. Low entropy states require effort, energy, balance. And the universe naturally drifts away from balance. This is why entropy matters, because it may decide how everything ends. But before the end, a lot still happens. Right now, as I speak, the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies are racing toward each other at over 100 kilometers per second. In about 4 billion years, they will collide. That sounds violent, catastrophic, but space is mostly empty. Entire galaxies pass through one another like ghosts. If life still exists then, the night sky will become unimaginably beautiful. Gas clouds, nebulae, new stars igniting across the sky. And yet, our solar system will likely remain untouched. For scale, Andromeda spans hundreds of thousands of light years. Our entire solar system is barely 4. But even that safety doesn't last. In about 5 billion years, the sun begins to change. Hydrogen in its core runs out. Fusion slows. The sun expands, becoming a red giant. Earth, the moon, possibly even Mars, are swallowed. Life here ends. But not necessarily everywhere. Titan, one of Saturn's moons, may briefly resemble Earth, a fragile window, a temporary refuge. But even that is not the end of the story.
Because something much larger is happening. The universe is expanding. And not slowing down. Speeding up. Dark energy. We don't know what it is. We only know what it does. It stretches space itself. Right now, gravity holds galaxies together. Stars remain intact. Atoms stay bonded. But there is a terrifying possibility. What if dark energy grows stronger? If it does, then distance no longer matters. First, galaxies are torn apart. Then star systems. Then stars. Then planets. And eventually, even atoms. Molecules fail. Nuclei split. Reality itself unravels. This is the Big Rip. Space expands faster than matter can resist. Everything is isolated. Forever. But let's assume the universe survives that. It continues expanding. Quietly. By 100 billion years, the observable universe shrinks. Not physically, but visually. Light from distant galaxies can no longer reach us. Out of hundreds of billions of galaxies, only a few dozen remain visible. the universe becomes lonely. In 1 trillion years, those remaining galaxies merge. One massive structure. And that's it. No new stars are born. Gas clouds are exhausted. Every star that still burns is one of the last. Eventually, the final star fades. Darkness wins. This is the Big Freeze. Black holes linger longer than anything else. They consume the last remnants of matter, then slowly evaporate through Hawking radiation. Over absurd spans of time, even they disappear. The universe becomes silent, cold, empty. Entropy reaches its maximum. Nothing happens except quantum uncertainty. Subatomic particles flicker into existence, then vanish. Random, meaningless. But in timescales so large, they defy imagination. Something strange becomes possible. A fluctuation. An impossible coincidence. All particles tunneling into the same place at the same time. A sudden collapse. A new low entropy state. Another beginning. Another Big Bang. Another universe. Maybe countless universes. And suddenly, the end isn't the end. It's a pause. A breath. A reset. I look at all of this and realize something. The universe doesn't rush. It unfolds. Quietly. Patiently. Without fear. And maybe our role isn't to predict the end, but to notice that we are here, now, aware, observing, reflecting, awakening.